When you came here, Logan, you had a kind of a reputation of being a defensive player. Does that bug you? Because you're pretty good offensively, too.
No, definitely not. I think I take the most pride in defense because definitely offense is something that varies. You don't really know what you're going to get from me all the time on offense, but I think that defense is something that I really focus on being consistent with and being the hardworking and is diving on the floor and the little things really on defense is everything you can control.
Are those the things that make you good, those little things, like I said, like especially the consistency? I love that answer.
Yeah, I really think that does make a huge difference because especially when my shots aren't falling or something, it's defense that I can rely on, and maybe I'll get a steal and that'll lead to a layup and maybe that'll give me a spark offensively, but it's definitely defense that I take the most pride in.
Where did you come up with that? Because in this day of ESPN and everything, that's not what a lot of people would say.
I'm not even sure. My dad was my coach when I was little, and he probably instilled it in me then. My brother was the same way, watching him play. And my high school coach, Jason Hooper, he was really good with it as well. And so I think everyone has, reaffirmed it every year. So it's just something that I really like to focus on.
Speaking of your dad, you got to go home for what did you say? How many days over Christmas break?
18 days.
That's a lot of days.
That's a lot of days.
What about this gap between playing games? Is that going to affect you? Have you ever had that long of a layoff in a season before?
I have definitely not. This was the longest Christmas break that I've been allotted by far, twice as long as my next longest. I'm not sure how it'll affect all of us. I think we are all ready to be back, which kind of helped our chemistry because maybe before Christmas is a good time to go home, everybody enjoy their families, but now everyone's ready to be back and ready to put in the effort and do what we need to do to get back on track.
Well, you guys have had chronologically kind of a long season because you got a chance to play games before anybody else. Right. I don't think people realize, though, your season doesn't start a week or two before that first game. As a college athlete, can you describe what the fall is like for you?
Well, I had it easy this fall because I was only in 12 hours, so that was really helpful. Preseason's always extremely hard, especially here at Jewel. Coach Lang and Coach Davin also did a really good job this fall of preparing us. But with school, it wasn't really bad. Going to California, having to plan, it's always hard to plan out with school and stuff, and especially with nursing, we have clinicals on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so this semester will definitely be a challenge for me because away games are on Thursdays. But 12 hours was definitely doable this semester. Yeah. I think Megan Paul maybe has 18, and she's where I was last fall, and so I know that's really a struggle for her. But we try to get everything done that we need to do in the classroom as well as on the court.
Logan, is nursing the toughest major here at Jewel?
Oh gosh, I'm biased. I'm not really sure. I don't know. I've been a biology major as well at Hayes before I came here, and that was extremely difficult as well with the lab hours and stuff that you put in there. It's also a lot of time and a lot of hard work.
You are going to be a nurse of what kind when you graduate?
Well, I'm hoping oncology nurse. Adult oncology at KU is my dream job. I actually just got an associate position today.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Nice timing.
Thank you.
Now, what is an associate position?
It is you can have that job as you're in nursing school. Okay. They will only hire nursing students. It's kind of like a glorified CNA. Okay. So, work directly with patients and usually have 10 or 12 assigned to you, take vitals, do that kind of stuff.
So this is a big day for you.
It is.
That's really neat. You have another big day coming up. You got engaged over the summer. When are you planning on getting married, and who are you planning on marrying?
July 9th. His name is Tanner Hegman. Hey, Dan. He's from Cheney, Kansas. I met him at Fort Hays, and everything just worked out to where now he's in Kansas City as well, and we are very excited.
Well, congratulations on that.
Best
of luck
on
that. Back to basketball for a second. You talked about your dad being an influence, and you mentioned a couple other people. Your family athletes, your mom, dad?
Mom played every sport in high school, so did dad. They're both from tiny little town in western Kansas, and so you do everything there. Mom swears she was really good, but who knows?
No, you got to believe your mom, though. Come on.
I do. And my dad played basketball and baseball at Bethany College in Lindsborg. Sure. And so, we kind of grew up with it. And then they both were our coaches really growing up. So.
You play any other sports in high school?
Volleyball.
Yeah.
That's my other love.
Yeah, and you chose basketball, though. Why did you make that pick?
I played AAU my junior year of spring and summer, and I think that's really when I decided that's what I wanted to focus on. basketball is just definitely where my heart's been all along. It's where my whole family's heart's been, and so it was just kind of an easy decision.
You leave Hayes and you come to William Jewell. What's been the difference for you between the two schools?
I definitely think that the community feel is way different here at Jewell. It's definitely something they pride themselves on. It's something that holds true as well, and I think it's very hard to find a bad person, for lack of a better term, here
Sure.
at Jewell. I think everybody here is very friendly, and everybody here wants to succeed and has the same goals in mind, and I think that's really cool.
Well, you're one of the good people that is here, and we're glad to have you here. Good that you came here, and I wish you the best of luck. Not only, as we said, getting married this summer and all the med stuff you're doing, but also the rest of this year. How do you want the year to end up? What would be a good finish for you?
A good finish. Let's get to the conference tournament. I think that's everybody's goal this year, and I definitely think it's something that is doable. We definitely need to keep the track and try to do our best over this last couple of days of break, and then try to get back on track with Bellarmine on Thursday.